I was going to try to stare at it as long as I could.
I was about to.
Welcome back to the Lumbridge Lounge. How y'all doing? I love being back.
Yep. It's always random. You never know when we're going to just pop out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. I actually kind of like it. So.
Yeah. So, sorry guys, but you're not going to get any like consistency here.
Ever.
Probably never.
Yeah.
But that's what makes it more interesting for us, because then it's no longer like a job. Because I was just thinking about it. I think I was just thinking about it yesterday, of like streamers that dedicate only their streaming career to RuneScape.
Yeah.
That just turns RuneScape into a job, and I feel like I would just feel sick to my stomach whenever I log in.
Like every time you press log in, it's just you're clocking in, buddy.
Like, you might enjoy it for like the first year, but I guarantee you there's a lot of people out there streaming that just don't really enjoy it. Like, you see Eevescape and some other people that are just like, anything but RuneScape, please. like, let's talk about anything but RuneScape.
Based After Dark, that podcast.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
That's why they don't talk about RuneScape, because it's already their life.
Yeah,
like,
I would not enjoy that at all. That's why I feel like if I were to end up, I'm not going to end up being a streamer, but if it were to happen, if that's where I would have ended up, I would have wanted to be like, what do you call it, variety streamer?
Variety streamer, yeah.
Because I could not just be a COD gamer or like a Clash of Clans or whatever.
Oh gosh.
Like, imagine just playing Clash of Clans for content, and that's all you do.
Exactly.
I mean, all we do is RuneScape, but at least we do it when it gets to the point where we have stuff to talk about, or we just feel like doing it. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. It's been cool.
It's been a fun hobby.
Interesting. So,
I mean, if you were a variety streamer, you could be like Tim the Tatman and spend thousands and thousands of dollars on CS:GO cases and have fun.
That would be really fun. And speaking of CS:GO, we've been back into CS:GO.
Yeah,
we had
so much fun.
A couple years of Valorant in our gaming career or whatever, and that just kind of completely shot down after like a specific time where like a character came out or a map came out. There's no real reason why, but we just 1 week we just stopped.
It was just like I think we just both like got pooped on one game, and we were just like, it's not fun.
Yeah.
Like,
and I think at that time I was really close to maxing, so I was just wanted to max. That's really it. And now you're wanting to max, and so at this point, instead of going back to Valorant, we're actually back into Counter-Strike, which is where I started my entire computer PC gaming back in 2014, and I stopped back in like 2019 when you started.
Yeah,
we played like a year together.
We played about a year.
Stopped when Valorant.
And then Valorant came out, and we played Valorant like no other.
Yeah. And now I think we're just really into CS:GO, especially since the new one's coming out.
Yeah, since CS2 comes out, and like I've seen gameplay of it and everything, and it looks amazing. Like it looks like the classic CS:GO feel with updated just everything.
Yep.
Everything's just updated, which is what we've been wanting for like the last 5 years. We've been talking about this for 3, 4, 5, 6 years. Like,
we lived in the same dorm in college for a semester, and with our 2 other cousins, and after we would all play Counter-Strike, and this was back in 2018, we would just go into the hallway and just talk before we all go to bed, and we'd just be like, man, I can't wait for the next Counter-Strike game, because it's been like 5 years since this game came out, and I feel like we're due for a new one. Yeah. And that was 2018, and now it's 2023, and we're finally getting a new one, which is really exciting. And don't get me wrong, there's still a lot of issues with Counter-Strike 2 right now in the beta. I've seen a lot of problems on the Reddit still with people having issues behind the scenes in the coding and stuff, like not bugs, but just like things that'll get fixed before the game comes out. But I'm just so excited for it. And it's something I'm really looking forward to.
I haven't looked that deep into it, but a couple of the YouTubers I watch, like the only thing that really like changed is how far out the bomb explodes.
Oh, really?
So like you can die so much further from the site, and it's like, why did you do that? Like, why is it so much further?
Yeah. Well, just makes it riskier, I guess.
I don't know.
But we both agreed the other day that no other game in any game that we played gives us more adrenaline than Counter-Strike, more than Valorant. You get the adrenaline, like the dopamine from RuneScape, but you don't get the adrenaline unless you're like doing something really hardcore like the Inferno or something like that.
Yeah, or like your first time doing raids or something and actually beating the raid, like that gets you some adrenaline. But
it's pretty rare though.
It's not like every day, every match where you get that kind of feeling.
Yeah,
when you're clutching up a 1v2, like and you actually do it, and it's just like nothing better.
The best feeling. The best. So, enough talk though about Counter-Strike. This is a RuneScape podcast, but I like talking about Counter-Strike, and we're going to talk about Starfield a little bit because I'm going to get into that a little bit. But before we continue, I took these cans out. I wanted to show you, Colin. This is pretty new, and I wanted you to try it and tell me what you think it tastes like, because this is a Fanta Zero Sugar mystery flavored soda. And I tried it like yesterday or the day before, and I was so curious what it tastes like because I had no idea. And my wife thinks it tastes like huckleberry. I thought it tasted like grape, but there's already a grape Fanta. And I've I don't know. Before I say any other flavors, I want you to try it and tell me what you think. Nice.
Sorry.
Look at that color, dude.
It's like dark black.
It's like ink. It's like literal, and the foam is dark too. It's pretty cool. It's like a Halloween black sort of Fanta drink, and I really like it. It's a little sour, which is kind of cool. Having like some sour Fanta soda.
I swear, if it's just sour apple, I'm gonna hurt you. Just kidding.
Well, I don't know what it is. No one knows yet.
I guess that's true.
I did see a Reddit post. People think it tastes like sour gummy worms, which is pretty cool because it kind of fits the Halloween theme with the spider webs.
Well, I was thinking sour apple because like those, those apple caramel lollipops.
It doesn't have a caramel flavor, but try it out.
Okay. Smells like sugar.
Well, it's zero sugar, so artificial. What do you think?
Dude, I have no clue.
It's good though, right?
Yeah, it's just like sour. I can see where the gummy worm comes from.
Yeah, like the sour gummy worm, like the trolley worms, and it makes your tongue black.
Oh.
You probably have to drink more, but
not just like a sip. I'm ready for it.
My 4-year-old son drank some, and I was like, "Your tongue is black," and he started crying.
Oh no!
'Cause he thought his tongue was like falling off or something. He's like, "Ah!" I'm like, "It's okay.
It's okay. It's supposed to. It's supposed
to do that." Oh. But yeah,
like that doesn't have like a flavor to it. It's just sour.
Like it has the Fanta, but it has a sour flavor, and it has kind of a grape flavor. My wife thinks it's a huckleberry flavor. I don't know.
I think she's just trying to be creative.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't even know if I'll find out what it is, but it's interesting, and I thought it was cool.
So no, it is cool.
So try it out. This is not sponsored, but
if you guys ever think we're sponsored, we're not.
We're never gonna be sponsored.
Well, don't say never, because then nobody will ever want to. But I doubt.
Manscaped. Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends. Oh
yeah. Looking at you.
Hit me up.
Yeah. I like Fanta, and I like it when it's in a zero sugar because I just don't like drinking sugar soda. So when I saw the zero sugar, I'm like,
sold.
Let's try it. I have no problem trying it. Yeah.
My wife's favorite is the zero sugar, and I think it's because she has a hard time like thinking of soda. She grew up not drinking soda, and like the zero sugar, it's like, oh, I can have that, like because it's not like real pop, and I'm like. But it is.
Well, my issue is that I just hate how my teeth feel after I drink normal soda. It's like it feels grippy. Yeah, and you get like... So I know a lot of people get heartburn. I don't think I get heartburn from it, but I just feel so gross after. It's like literally chugging just like a bucket of sugar.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people are going to send hate our way from this, but I don't
dare you
care.
To send hate about hating on sugar soda.
Like, for me, it just feels like I'm drinking syrup, dude. Like, just going to go take the Miss Butterworths.
Yeah. Imagine carbonated syrup.
That'd be so gross. On your waffles in the morning.
It's like bubbling on your waffle. But yeah, I also like diet or like zero sugar sodas because it feels like there's more carbonation to it.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I go for in those kind of drinks. Especially like Frescas. It's like sparkling water, even though it feels just like a diet soda, but I'm not into like the carbonated waters. But
like, well, they taste like butt, man.
I tried a lot just to find and see if there's one I like. Like, I liked LaCroix a little bit for a while, just to try to force my brain to like it. Mm-hmm. But after the case was out, I'm like, I'm not buying another one.
Yeah. You know how I described it to somebody? It's like the flavor of, like, LaCroix is like someone just, like, farted, like, a little, like, cherry flavoring in there. Like, they didn't even, like, put syrup in it. They just went, and that's it. Yeah. It's like, I'm just drinking, like, nothing. Yeah. Like, it's so gross.
Yeah. It's not worth it for me. I mean, I'd rather drink a Fresca. There was actually a time we went to Walmart and got a case of Fresca, and we didn't realize they have, like, unsweetened versions of it.
Really?
And I opened it and started chugging it because I was, like, really thirsty. Excuse me. And I was so caught off guard because Fresca is really flavorful and sweet, but it's a sparkling water. It's not a soda. It says sparkling water on it, but
it's a soda.
It's a soda. But I got like an unsweetened black cherry one, and it was so bad.
Oh gosh.
Because I didn't expect it at all. I mean, you just don't expect it. It's even worse than it is.
For sure.
But yeah.
You know what I thought would be cool to get is one of those soda vine things, and then we can make sodas out of random liquids.
Oh yeah.
Like I've seen people on the internet do soda milk.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, but you imagine carbonated soda,
syrup. We're gonna put syrup in it.
Let's do it. Just kidding. I'm not buying that.
I wanted to get my dad a fountain drink dispenser for Father's Day one year.
Oh yeah.
Just like a one thing, just. Mm-hmm. And I looked up how much it costs. It's like $1,000, like a couple $100, because you have to get like the CO2 or whatever it is, the tank and the everything. It's just way too much. But he loves Diet Mountain Dew, and I thought it'd be cool to like have a little thing in his kitchen just to.
Your mom would hate you.
Yeah. It'd be so funny though. But so instead, I got him a candle that's exactly like a Diet Mountain Dew can. But the person on Amazon, like the company, they filled it with wax that smells just like Diet Mountain Dew.
Oh my gosh!
And they used like a replica of the can, like a aluminum can.
That's when you're trying to get your dad off of it, and it's like, hey, here you go, addict. Like, burn some of this.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. They have like Diet or Dr. Pepper ones and stuff.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Huh. So. I think 2 episodes ago, we said it would take 3 episodes to get to the episode where you max.
So I have one more episode?
So next episode, you're going to be maxed, right?
Hopefully. We'll see. So on Wise Old Man, I have 26 hours left until I max, and the hard wall is rune crafting right now, because I just don't want to do it, which right now I'm doing day alt essence. I've done day alt essence like all day today, off and on, and I have 14,000 of it. But I think I'm going to have like around 100,000 if not more. So
plus you're getting mining XP.
Yeah, I'm getting mining XP. That's why I stopped at 98, because I've gotten around 300k mining experience.
That's cool, man.
Without having to train mining.
Yeah.
So
that's sick.
That's what the plan was. Before we go any further though, I need to make up something that we didn't do a couple weeks ago, because we got caught in a triangle of talking. We were talking about maxing and stuff like that. And I want to say I'm a loser, and I need to say I'm a loser in the race that I had to max, because I am a whole 2 months, 3 months after Jukeless. Shout out to Jukeless. He maxed like a whole 2 months ago. Like we meant to shout him out, and then Carter was talking about something. I thought he was talking about something else, and then we shouted out another person in our clan. Because they're like, oh, they're never gonna max because they don't want to max. Yeah. That's what I thought he was talking about, but he was gonna shout out Jukeless. Yeah. I don't know. It was just like this whole triangle, and then we forgot last episode, even though it was on our notes, to shout him out. So, sorry, Jukeless.
Yeah. Congrats, Jukeless, for maxing. That's super cool, and I think that you're in the same boat as I am. Just like.
What do I do now?
Figuring out what to do next. I've noticed you've been helping a lot of new members in our clan, like, figure out new content, which is pretty cool. It's always cool to see people in our clan helping others out as well. It happens a lot. It's pretty cool to see, like, a group of people at Winter Talk. Someone's just teaching a bunch of people how to do Winter Talk.
This is how you do it.
Yeah. And I've also seen them teach people to do TOA. And so, keep it up.
Cool event that I did once, and I don't know if it's the 3rd time that it happened, but DJ Screw's been showing people how to do KVD, and they've been destroying that little boss. I think their plan is to try to get someone to pet like as soon as possible, doing like a 2-3 hour thing every Monday.
Nice.
Of KBD, but
yeah,
I'm not sure.
I love the like weekly events that we do, and I know that some of them don't happen every week, but they're getting more frequent. And one thing I want to make even more frequent is having a movie night.
Yeah,
because
happened twice and it was great.
We should just do, because we've been watching One Piece together. We should just stream it.
We should just go in there on Mondays and be like, come join me on my
on your adventure.
My adventure, because we're on like episode 35 or something like that. It's pretty great so far. Like no complaints. Like when we talk about anime, like I don't have a very high standard for anime, so like I really enjoy like most of it. So I've been having a lot of fun with One Piece, and hopefully it'll just grow. And
it will
just keep going.
It will. You're only on episode 35.
Hey, I just got to the fish people, so
yeah, that's a great one. I'm on the latest episode of the anime, and I have all the manga right here. I have a calendar right there, and
an old one. You need to get a new one.
I have a bunch of One Piece stuff in this shelf here. I have you can't even see it.
Get the boat.
Careful. But I have the whole boat right here, the ship, the Thousand Sunny. Except you haven't even seen that ship yet.
I'm on the...
So, you're on the Going Merry.
Going Merry, that's right.
And, yeah, I'm a big One Piece fan, and so is my wife. And so it's been really cool to watch it with you from the beginning, because those are old episodes.
Back when, isn't the first episodes in, 1999 or something?
Like 97 or 98 or something.
When we were, 2 years old.
Yeah. Yeah. It's cool because we're I haven't grown up with One Piece, but it's cool to think you're watching this episode and you're like, this episode existed when I was playing Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time as a 4-year-old. Like this episode aired at that time.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Or literally the first episode's when I was still pooping diapers.
Exactly. And it's still running. There's still episodes on Sundays coming out. It's awesome. And it was cool because we watched a lot of episodes together a week or two before the live action One Piece came out on Netflix. And I know you haven't seen it yet, but it's covering stuff we just watched together.
So you should tell me when we get to the end of where the live action is, and then I'll watch the
end of the Fishman.
Okay, so we'll get there.
Yeah.
Soon.
And it exceeded a lot of people's expectations. A lot of people, including me, had no expectations for this live action, and it's getting so much attention, which makes me so happy because everybody's getting introduced to One Piece one way or another. Ooh, excuse me.
You dying there, dude? Yeah. You letting the frog come back up?
I'm already out of the Fanta.
Those are such little cans.
Yeah, I'll go run and get some
fat, but
some more.
It's okay. So little.
But it's cool to watch it. It's not, I don't know how to explain it. It's not the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life, you know. But it's really, really, really cool to see my favorite anime, which is the only anime I watch or read, and see it modernized and put into development in live action, and it actually is good. It's not a huge flop like a lot of anime live action remakes.
Oh yeah.
And I think Rotten Tomatoes was 95 audience and 80 Rotten Tomatoes.
Nice.
So super cool to see that. And we haven't even watched any episodes in a while. We're on episode 3 out of 8. I mean, I want to watch it with my wife, so I would have finished the whole thing by now, but I want to save it for when me and my wife can watch it together. But
yeah. Well, and she's super busy right now.
Yeah,
with
she's busy.
Stuff.
Yeah. I don't think we've talked about it much on here lately.
We might have talked about it once.
But anyone that hasn't heard is I'm having twin girls due this January.
So she's busy being pregnant.
Yeah, so she's pregnant. She just also started her first year of teaching high school. So
which is insane itself. If she wasn't pregnant, it'd be hard enough. Yeah. But then she's pregnant by her.
She'll have to go on maternity leave on her first year of teaching.
Yeah. So, and that's my life update is since last time school started. So I'm back to work, kind of a thing. I'm just gonna say it's been pretty good. Don't have very many complaints. Last year I was a nervous wreck, anxiety ridden, but this year I've been pretty chill, ready to go.
That's good. I'm sure the first year, getting into it when you've never done it before is just because even my wife, for a month before school started, she's like, I'm not worried, I'm fine. And then a week before, she's like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Don't know what to do.
Yeah. So, but she's doing great as well. Mm-hmm. And it's like my favorite time of the year right now. Every day gets better and better because it gets cooler and cooler, and fall is coming.
You just know that you're going to be done here soon.
Way less busy. We're swathing our last cutting of hay right now. And after we bale all that up, all we have left are apples for like harvest.
Isn't that like your smallest like little section? So it'll be pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. Just around my house, we're doing apples. And then after that, it's just prepping for spring, you know, doing getting winter stuff, pruning orchards, and just way less work than summertime, which is great. Mm-hmm. And it's gone by fast. I can't believe it's already September.
It'll be Christmas before we know it.
Yep. We'll have
sailing will be out before we know it. What?
We'll see. The beta will come out Christmas time, maybe. Maybe February.
Maybe.
I'm not like
speculating.
Waiting. I'm not like, how do I say it? Just so excited I can't even think. You know, like I'm just like, whenever it comes, it comes. That's another update, I guess. I guess I'll start with my like account and life update. Mm-hmm. I've been playing way less RuneScape right now. I only really play nowadays when it's a raid or like group content because I got the Cow Fight Queen pet. Mm-hmm. Finally, I got it.
And like for the people in the clan, this is old news, but we haven't said it on the podcast yet, and it's awesome.
Yeah. I got it at 3540 KC, 3,540 Cow Fight Queen kills. And that's a lot. Especially for Cow Fight Queen.
Insane.
And I'm just glad it didn't take longer because I was really not sure if I could have kept going if it took like 6,000 kills.
Oh, we were saying you could. I think
I was going to, but it would have sucked because it starts getting old after you get to 3,000 because it's a 1 out of 3,000. It starts
getting old after you do 100.
Yeah, but if you really want the pet like I did, it's my second favorite pet in the game right now. If I were to get my favorite pet, it would be the Tob Transmog pet, which I can't just like grind for months unless I really, really wanted to. But like, I'm not the raid grinder as much as a skiller because I could grind to max if I wanted to, which I did. But I just can't sit there and just grind a raid on RuneScape for hours and hours and hours.
Well, the thing is like grinding a skill is so much different than grinding a raid because raids you have to kind of like be present.
Yeah.
Whereas like right now I'm grinding to get my rune crafting done, and I'm not paying attention to it at all. I'm looking down like every minute or so.
Yeah.
And that's it. So,
right.
I don't know.
And so after getting the Cow Fight Queen pet, I actually got it at work on mobile. And I got it pretty early in that day. And so that whole day I was just super pumped and hyped. And then the next day came and I got on my phone again. And I was like,
what do I do?
What should I do next? I can't like do any other boss because I can't do like Hydra on mobile. Because Cow Fight Queen, you can just, it's kind of AFK. I don't know how to say it. It's just... You keep your same prayer on, you just attack it, maybe step under if you want to do a couple extra clicks. Other than that, you just keep auto-attacking it with the shadow and just keep your health up until it's dead. And so, like, if I wanted to get, like, the giant mole or something, it's way more... You have to pay way more attention than the Cow Fight Queen.
I guess that's true
Because if it runs, then you have to tap on your mini-map to find it, and then you have to tap on it.
Well, I wonder... Because that's why a lot of people leave the cannon there, so that the mole will wander back and get hit by the cannon.
Yeah.
But, like, still that takes time. So.
Yeah. So, like, I'm at the point now where it's like, I don't know what goal I really want to do. I really want the Twisted Ancestral kit, but it's like, I really don't like chambers. I'm going to say right now. I will do it, but I won't, like... go out of my way to find a group in the clan to do it just so that I can get the kits. So like maybe later I'll be way more motivated to do CMs, but they're just not hitting for me right now.
Well, and I could see like that kind of content hitting a lot harder when I'm maxed because like then you'll automatically have one person that's like, let's go do it.
Yeah, right.
Kind of a thing. So.
For sure. Because that's a big goal that I want is the Twisted Ancestral. But other than that, I mean, I need to look back at our episode where we had our resolutions because I can't really think of anything else I really want to do. I have the Fang kit. I have the Infernal Cape. I could go like, okay, I really want Blood Torva, but I don't want to sell tons of gear just so that I could attempt to kill the awakened bosses. I don't want to sell stuff and use all of my money just to get Blood Torva. So I might wait a while, like 6 months to a year, and see if the orbs ever go down. If they go up, then it's like whatever. I won't get Blood Torva. But right now, I just can't justify spending 2 to 3 mil per attempt. I know I have a lot of money. I just don't like the idea of selling.
Let's
stuff.
send Tobs until we get a purple, and then all that purple money goes to your awakening orbs.
So I think my long term goals right now would be to get a Zerite crossbow and then get a cash stack high enough to be comfortable just sending attempts, which is probably 300 mil plus after the Zerite crossbow. So we're going to hit next after you max and get some money.
Let's do it.
And that's probably one other big goal is Blood Torva.
Because that's one of my probably first goals right after is to try to get a shadow.
Yeah.
As soon as possible.
Just make some money.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm just kind of cruising right now, waiting for you to max. And then we can do some stuff.
Sorry,
so hurry up. But no, in the meantime, I'm playing a lot of Counter-Strike. And before I talk about Starfield, you have anything else about account / life?
Not really. I hit 2270 last night. So 7 levels left.
Have you maxed any skills between last episode?
If I did, it was Herblore. Herblore was last.
Yeah,
99. I got
Herblore.
399s in August. I looked at it at Wise Old Man. I was like, whoa, August was a productive month.
It's cool. It's cool.
Before next time, I'll probably be 99 fire making and me. Well, if it's true, before next time, I'll be maxed.
Yeah.
But if I'm not maxed, it's probably rune crafting holding me back, which means only fire making will be 99.
There you go. Nice.
But fire making will be 99 in the next couple days whenever I feel like pushing it, because there's only like 800k left. So.
Right. Well, any XP is good XP if it's not maxed yet.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like you do Duke a lot, which is a great way to just kind of wind down after skilling all day.
Oh yeah.
Because your wife's been gone for like 2 weeks, or like a week and a half, and like you put in a lot of work.
The first day she was gone, I was like, party, let's go, because it was a 3-day weekend, and that Saturday, I literally got 1.5 million fire making experience, 500k or 600k smithing experience. I got probably 2.5 mil experience that day.
Nice.
And then I burnt out for the next couple days because I can't do that again, guys. Man, I can't. My brain won't let me.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you were messaging me. You're just like, dude, I just want to max so bad right now. And I'm like, dude, just hit it hard since you're gonna just be home alone.
That's what I'm doing.
You don't have to help with the kiddo. You're just gonna grind it.
Yes, sir.
So you'll get there. You're close.
And I'm worried that I'm gonna hit smithing before rune crafting and mining, just because that's my AFK thing right now. Whenever I play CS:GO or something, either I'm doing day alt or I am smithing adamant dart tips and adamant plate bodies. Man,
I miss AFKing while playing other games because sometimes I'll catch anglerfish just to see if I can get the pet or elite or any clues, scrolls, and it's I just feel like this is just not productive at all. I'm not doing anything, and I just keep thinking I wonder if we'll actually make a group Ironman or not, because my brother-in-law is down. My brother-in-law, I think we mentioned before, he's totally back into RuneScape now. He's doing TOAs. He's loving TOA, and he's doing gauntlet runs and stuff. He's loving it. And he was telling me he's down to do a group Ironman on the side. So maybe down the road, that would be something that we
and if we do, I would want to make a roadmap for it and share it with the podcast and everything. What we want to get done, where our account progress checkpoints are.
What's our main what's our end goal?
Because I think it'd be cool to get this would be a crazy end goal, because I don't think we're gonna max them, but I think getting a mega rare from every one of the raids would be super cool.
Right.
Even if it's just an Elder Maul.
Yep.
Whatever is a mega rare at top. Is it only the scythe?
I don't know, actually. Probably.
Yeah. Something like that. I don't know.
That'd be cool. Yeah, because I think I don't I have an Iron Man account and I played it for a while. I did a lot of Winter Tot on it, but I just feel like I'd enjoy the experience of gathering materials, not just for my own account, but to support our whole team. It would feel kind of nice to just be playing a game and having my group Ironman on the side and just gathering a bunch of
Because, like,
healing foods and logs and ore and stuff.
well, thinking about it, like, we hated mining, but, like, if I had a purpose, like, I have to get to 92 mining so we could get amethyst arts for our blowpipes, like, it'd just make it so much more. Like, I understand that from the Iron Man's perspective of how gratifying it is. Because I got it myself. But, like, on the other hand, do I want to go to 92 mining again?
Mining again, yeah.
So
that's the thing. And it's like, if you don't want to do mining, you could do something else, and I could take the mining. You know, I wouldn't mind doing that in that way on our team. It's like, you're the fisherman, I'm the woodcutter, my brother-in-law is the slayer. I mean, we'd all do slayer, but he could, like, rush slayer and get whips for us or something.
Yeah, early.
Like, I just think that's really fun to be like, I'll supply you with food, because I'm not going to, like, play it that much. If you want to play it harder, I'll just get you the food and I'll put it in the shared bank. And I'll cook it and have it ready for you.
One of us would have to be the daily birdhouse runner.
Yeah. The Stardom Brews. It's like one of us can get ammo for our bows, you know. I think that'd be kind of cool. So whenever you're ready for it, I think I'm ready. So just let me know.
We'll see.
But, sure. I mean, you're going to max, and then you're going to want to do a lot of stuff on your main account. So
that, and also there might be a little break from RuneScape, because we were saying we were going to talk about Starfield a little bit. I'm withholding myself from buying Starfield until I max, because I want to do this first, kind of thing. And I'm also probably going to wait for Starfield as well once I beat Zelda and once I play a little bit more Red Dead.
Nice.
Just so that, like, they don't keep being put on the back burner and I keep buying these $60 games and not beating them.
Right, for sure. So, Starfield. It's something I've been putting some time into. I think it came out on Wednesday, and I got it day one. I didn't get the early access just because I wasn't sure if I was actually going to buy it yet, and it was already like the third day after, so it's like, I'm not going to buy it early. But I watched a lot of videos, and I watched Shroud and a lot of other people stream it, and when I was watching it, I was like, this doesn't seem very fun. Like, it doesn't really seem like my sort of thing. Like, it doesn't seem like even the people playing it are really having fun. So I was just so confused at what it is. And for those of you who are not knowing what it is, it's a Bethesda game, which is where Skyrim and Fallout come from. And I can tell you right now, it is literally Skyrim in space. Like, it feels just like a Bethesda game. I haven't played Fallout before, like, at all. I've probably put in like an hour combined in all the Fallout games. So I really have no experience with Fallout.
Yeah.
I know there's like the VAT thing where like you zoom in and like you can target parts of the body on Fallout.
Yeah.
And I never liked that. I tried it when I think I got Fallout 3 when it was like on sale like 5 years ago. I wasn't a big fan of it, but they don't have that on Starfield except for like on the ships when you're fighting with the ships, I think. But it really brings me back to when I played Skyrim back in 2011, and but modernized and in space. It feels just like I'm playing Skyrim again.
Okay.
For the first time.
So that makes me want to buy it. Just Skyrim right there.
It's just remembering like the feeling of playing Skyrim on your first playthrough.
When you said playing Skyrim in 2011, like, it just threw me back to when I broke my ankle and put probably 100 hours in the game in like 2 weeks, because like I was sitting up with my foot like this,
playing on your Xbox 360. Man, Skyrim was great, and I know a lot of people have been complaining about Starfield on TikTok and Twitter and everywhere, saying it didn't meet their expectations because they thought that you could fly your ship everywhere, not, fast travel. But think about it. In Skyrim, over 10 years ago, did you run from Whiterun all the way to the, whatever it's called, the Wizard College or whatever?
Yeah, to Winterhelm or whatever.
Yeah, did you run anywhere? Like, you fast traveled there too, and the
Windhelm.
And the loading screens were like a whole minute long, and you were fine with it back then. And the loading screens, if you're playing Starfield on PC, I mean, if you have it on your SSD, it's literally less than 6-7 seconds.
Yeah.
It does not. I do not have a problem with it. At least for me on my computer, it might be longer on your Xbox, but it's way better than it was on Skyrim back in the day, and it is great. It exceeded my expectations by far, because when I watch people play it on Twitch, you're watching them talk to these characters and you just have no idea what's going on. Because you just hop in on their stream and they're going through this story that you're just in the middle of, and you have no idea what the context is, and you're just like, okay, cool. Like, you're just talking this long dialogue with this character and you just don't know what's going on, so it's hard to like get into it. And I don't know, there's a lot of complaints that people have, like how there's invisible walls, but that's literally if you run straight for over 20 minutes.
Really? People are complaining.
People are complaining that they're running straight for 20 minutes, just running over this barren surface with rocks, with nothing going on, for 20 minutes until it gives you an invisible wall.
Like,
but it's
why
like,
are you running for 20 minutes?
There's nothing to explore over there. Why do you even care about going past that wall? There's nothing there for you. Everything that's interesting is close to where your ship landed. You know what I mean? And so people complain that all Starfield is a big fishbowl game where everywhere you land, it's just a sphere where it lets you only explore this certain area where you land. It's not like an actual open world game where the entire map is available to you. But this is multi-planet. This is a multi-planet game where you need to take your ship to explore. Not like, I personally don't like running very far.
Yeah.
I would rather fast travel wherever I need to go, and that's what I do, and it makes it great. So like, people just find reasons to get mad at the game, and if you just do it the way you're supposed to, it's great.
Yeah. Well, and like, that's why I don't think I could ever be like a game critic or something, because if something's just fun, like, it's fun. Like,
yeah.
Stop pretending like it's not at least a little fun.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying it's boring. Well, if it's boring to you, stop playing. Like,
I will say, if you, like, I'm a spacebar warrior on RuneScape with the quests. Like, I won't care about the lore. But you can't do that in Starfield. If you just skip every dialogue and you just want to run and do the action, this is not the game for you. You have to immerse yourself into this character that you make and this story that you go through. You have to listen to the characters that you're talking to, and you have to pick which dialogue you want to use to talk to them.
Because, like, when you're going through Skyrim and you're part of the Dark Brotherhood, you kind of wanted to know the context of the people you're murdering and, like, why you're doing this and, like, everything like that, and, like, why you're joining this cult, and like it made it so much more immersive and so much more fun. So if you're just skipping through it because I want to go kill some stuff, it's like, it's not what the game is designed for.
Yeah.
This is just becoming another video game episode, but it's fine.
Oh yeah. I have nothing much to say else about RuneScape, really.
We were gonna talk about the Summer Summit, but we are a couple weeks late, and like it's just all gonna be our opinion based kind of thing anyway. And it's like,
and even then, I don't have much to say about it.
Me neither.
Because I don't care about Dead Man Mode or Leagues or the Halloween event that they also dared to put on their roadmap, and the Christmas event that they also dared to put on their roadmap. It's like just filling in gaps.
Well, and it's just like you're just trying to fill its time, and it's like it'd be better if it was just 10 minutes shorter. Didn't even like mention it. Like,
it's ridiculous that they actually put that up there.
Kind of, it's like you're trying to fill a time quota when people just want to know the big things. Like that's what the summit's for, and it just felt kind of like we're trying to sprinkle stuff because we want to meet now or whatever. So, and
then the first 15 minutes were about Dead Man Mode, which they already talked about before.
Yeah, they already.
And the last 15 minutes were about sailing, which they didn't include anything new about it, just to include that the poll is now live to vote for the skill. So they shaved so much time out of the summit, and everybody on other podcasts and other things are saying this was such a hype summit.
Both of us are just like, it's already stuff that we know,
guys.
And it's like, yes, I appreciate, and like that stuff is good for the game. Like, don't get me wrong, Dead Man Mode is awesome for the game. People love the mode.
Yeah,
it's not for us. Like, I don't really care about Dead Man Mode. I'm probably gonna try out Leagues when it comes out, just because I enjoyed it for the little bit of time that I played it, and I wasn't max, so I just felt like I need to go max, kind of thing. That's where I was last Leagues.
Same.
But this next Leagues, it's like I'm gonna give it a real shot because like I don't
nothing's holding me back.
Nothing's holding me back. Like might as well give it a real shot. So
right.
I don't know.
Yeah, the only thing I was excited about was Varlamore.
Mm-hmm.
And the only other thing else, I guess, which doesn't really deserve to be a part of the roadmap, about a part of Summer Summit, but they announced that they're going to make it so that in Chambers you can set the layout that you want with the fee, some sort of currency that they'll give you maybe by doing the raid.
That, or even if it's just like 50K, like
Yeah.
that burns gold in the game. And
Exactly, just like how you can get a private instance in God Wars Dungeon by paying like 150K.
Yeah.
Just make it, even
like
if it was like
Kraken,
200K, people would pay for it, and that's such a good gold sink.
Yeah, even because
For every raid, every run, just put in 100K,
boom.
and then you can get the exact layout you want, so you can speed run it. You know?
Yeah. Because most of the time you're only getting like 200K out of the raid, so there's already like 100K cut off of your profits.
Yeah.
And then, heck, you get a Tebow, it's like,
There you go.
look at you. Like, you only spent 100K to start this.
Yeah.
Like,
So really, the entire summit was all of these events that are going to come and go and be gone.
or it's just like updates.
Yeah.
That are just like...
Fixes, like, not fixes, but just... I don't know.
I don't know why they're updating that and not updating how you like make teams in Chambers. Like that's one big problem that I've had with Chambers for a long time. A lot of people probably don't want to like change it though, because it's like this is how it's been. It's like to me, it's like, why don't we do a board like TOB or TOA where it's like sign up for the team, boom, you're done, ready to go.
Yep.
And then you'd have a board on the outside and a board on the inside, so when you're scouting, but you're not going to have to scout anymore, never mind.
Yeah.
So that doesn't even matter. If it was when you're scouting, you'd scout, and then you'd look at the board inside, and that's where you'd accept the applications or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It feels kind of silly that we're using this old friend chat
Very, very old.
tool that just doesn't feel like it's part of the game.
Yeah. And I'm not hating on the Summer Summit. They did a great job delivering everything to the community. And I know a lot of people are really excited for Deadman mode, which is currently going on.
And leagues.
Everyone is so excited for that.
And I'm happy about Deadman mode just because like some of my favorite YouTubers are actually making content right now. Yeah. They sometimes take like a month or two to get a video out, and now it's like every other day they're putting out a video, and it's like I can finally watch them. Yes, it's not like I kind of understand what Deadman mode is now, because like I'm watching these guys make videos and get things going.
Right.
But so I'm appreciative of that.
Yeah.
That I can see my favorite content creators.
Yeah.
Create stuff, but
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I like content that permanently is in the game. Like, I was hoping that they would do some reworks with some guilds in the game, and I know they're going to add a hunter guild in Varlamore, but like, could you imagine if they just dedicate, like, you know how they did the wilderness rework for those bosses? Imagine if they introduced a guild rework, where all the guilds in the game will have a rework, just like how good the farming guild is.
Yeah.
Like, imagine the cooking guild is completely changed to be this different building that has all these features. Like, that'd be cool.
A cooking boss.
A cooking boss. What would it be? Just a
big old cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
I don't know. Throwing out ideas, man. Don't shoot me down.
It's like a Banjo-Kazooie boss. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna wait, for sailing, and maybe if Varlamore is really good with that, what's it called? The Coliseum thing that they're gonna do with that.
The Blue Inferno.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. And
is it the blue quest? Is it the blue one still?
It's inspired by that idea.
Oh, okay.
So it won't be Inferno, but it will be a wave based like risk.
But will it be blue? Just kidding.
I'm sure they'll put some blue thing in there just for it. But I think they are making it like Telos, which is a boss on RuneScape 3, where whenever you kill that boss, you get a loot from it that you see, and you can either choose to take it or risk it, and by doing another fight or another KC with the boss, but this time the boss is a little bit harder, and then it makes the loot even better. But if you die, then all that loot is gone. So it's up to you to keep going and going until you feel like, okay, I'm just gonna take it. I gotta take it. I'm not gonna do it another kill.
I like the idea because it sounds cool, but the more I've thought about it, because I've thought about it lately, is like, then I have to actually like commit like an hour and a half, 2 hours to this content, where it's like, most bosses I do, sometimes I only get like 3 KC, and then it's like, oh, we're doing this now. Okay, cool. I can tell you out.
Well,
so
I think you can leave because
and
I think
keep it
in
at that
RuneScape
KC?
3 that boss I think you can leave
Oh, really?
and it stays.
Okay,
I might
I'd
be
be down
wrong
for that.
I might be wrong.
That would be cool for me, just because like sometimes like last night I was killing Duke and I literally had 2 kills and you're like, okay, I'm ready to play CS. And I was like, sweet, kill it out, let's go.
Right.
Kind of a thing.
Yeah. So we'll see. I'm sure they'll make it manageable. Like they're not going to make it so that you have to commit like 2 hours to get decent GP per hour there. So.
I'm not thinking decent, man. I'm thinking about the big bucks. Just kidding.
Yeah. Well, then you're gonna get people just abusing that for money. Then.
For sure.
Yeah.
Probably won't happen.
Right.
It'll probably have like a wave 10 that's like almost impossible. Like.
And it's cool though because then further content that comes out with new gear is just gonna make that current content more. You're more capable of getting through it into more waves.
Imagine they hide like a super rare item in like wave 30 just to like wait for it, and we can only get through like wave 8 right now.
You see it at the GE, you can like type like, what is this item?
What is this random item? It's the most power creepy item in the world.
For real. But that's
just
pretty
one
much
shot Zuck.
Just one shot. Okay.
Sorry, no, it won't happen. I'm on my silly mode now.
Well, I don't have anything else to say about Summer Summit except excited just for more updates. There's way more updates that we're getting than we've ever had in the past few years.
One thing I wanted you to look at, and I didn't bring it up before the episode, so we'll talk about it next time. If we remember, we might not talk about it. But did you see the post with all the Trailblazer Reborn cosmetics? They look dope.
Yeah.
Some of them look awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for it. And I hope all of them come in the game because it's like, it's cosmetics, man. Who cares? Like,
there's really interesting creative ideas that they're doing, like death animations and high alch animations instead of just like home teleport animations. You got
they're doing a home teleport one too, where you're just like running.
Yeah.
It's like.
Yeah.
Like,
and then when you do a high alch, it's instead of it being like a glowing light, it's like boom, like a fireball,
like a firework in your hands.
And the ornate pool is just flames.
Yeah, I saw that one. I was like, that would be dope in like a demonic setting house. Like that would be so.
You get
cool.
the like the inferno floor, or like the dark theme, whatever that's called.
Yeah. No. So like, check those out. Those are freaking awesome. Like right now they're just like sketches. Like they aren't even like fully realized yet.
Yeah.
So like I feel like I hope my imagination isn't bigger than the actual cosmetics, but like the ideas of them are really cool. Like the death one is like when you die, you like burn to a crisp all the way down to your boots, and your boots are left behind. Like it is cool.
Your prim boots just stay there.
Yeah, basically.
And then I think you also have a respawn animation.
Oh really?
Where when you respawn in Lumbridge,
I didn't read it, so
you like come back up from the ashes.
Yeah, none of them I read. I just looked at the pictures and like read the little quick description.
Right.
Like,
for sure.
So.
Yeah, I'm excited for it, and honestly, I'm not gonna say anything. Like I'm not gonna promise anything now, but I think I will put more time into this league than I did in Shattered Relics because I only did 1 day of Shattered Relics. So I could see myself trying it longer.
Going for 2.
Yeah, we're going to go for 2 days, and if I still like it, I'll keep going. And I think I like the concept way more of Trailblazers than Shattered Relics.
Oh, Shattered
Seeing all the relics was just like, I don't care.
By like day 4 when I was doing it, it just got so confusing, and like what combination should I use with this activity I'm doing?
Yeah.
It like hurt my mental.
Yeah.
And then I think that's also part of the reason why I quit is like I'm spending all this time on the wiki figuring out like what I should do when I could just be maxing my account or getting 99 fishing, because I think that's what I was doing at the time.
Right.
It's like at 96 or something. It's like I could be getting 99 fishing right now.
Right.
So, no. I think before next episode, we need to look at our New Year's resolutions for this year and do like the last quarter.
We'll have to do a review of our resolutions. See where we're at. See what we've done.
Probably should have done them at month 6, but 2/3 through the year works too.
Yep.
So.
Because then you'll be maxed by then.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. I know on there the last thing I put is maybe start the Inferno. I'm not starting the Inferno this year, guys. I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm good.
You're good.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
It might be next year, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I want to make money first.
Yeah. You'll need some money for some gear, and I'll lend you whatever you need. Yeah.
For sure. Okay.
Well,
anything else?
I think we're good. Starfield's cool, and I love it.
It's great.
I'm gonna keep playing it.
Yep. Yeah, if you guys have any questions for us, let us know. Again, love it when you guys subscribe. Come join the clan. That's the biggest thing. Join our Discord. We have some funny things and some good things going on. One of my favorite memes that happened, you sent it to me personally, but it was actually put into the OSRS memes in the clan chat too. I don't know if that's where you found it.
It's on Reddit, so people will find it there too.
They put it on the OSRS memes in our Discord. It's like him fishing, and then he gets like a text. It's like, "How's the job search going, son?"
Yeah.
It's like,
sorry, Dad, I'm busy.
I'm
laying in bed at 2 p.m. just barb fishing.
Just fishing. So yeah.
Good stuff.
So yeah, join a community. Join ours.
Yeah, and pester him in Discord, asking him when he's gonna max. Everybody at him in the Discord whenever you hear this.
I'll unmute you guys.
And ask him, when are you maxing? Maxing when?
Maxing when?
Just pester him until he maxes so he can.
No, I'm not going to. Because I like the attention.
Yes. All right. Okay. We'll see you guys.
Deuces.